Here's what you're going to learn in this training video. First, we're going to talk about your relationship with time, how you see it, how you spend it, and why what you've been likely told about time management is totally useless. Then we're going to uncover my time methodology for looking at time deeper than you've seen before, where you can rethink and refocus on making the most of the minutes, hours, days and weeks that you spend on things. And then finally, we're going to discuss why your love of shoes also gives you valuable insight into your love of time. Now, before we move ahead, I want to point out that this one video and the exercise you're about to complete will shift how you think about time forever. This is huge, as it means that how much time you pay attention to certain things will change your mindset and will also make a difference to your results. So I'm really pumped to get started on this one right away. So why understand your relationship with time? Let's talk about that now. Do you hear yourself saying, "Where does my time go each day?" It's a common phrase that makes us question where we are spending our time and if we feel we are in fact being productive, enjoying our life, or just doing meaningless, boring stuff that keeps us busy and feeling frustrated. The way we value time can even be heard in the common language we use every day. Let's look at a few ways we value time and incorporate this into the language we use. Think about it. We say things like, "It's time to go." "We don't have much time left." "We're running out of time." "It's just a matter of time." "Only time will tell." "I had the time of my life." "Just one day at a time." You see, we all use time every day. We watch it, we spend it, we waste it, we earn it. And we all know that once it's gone, it's impossible to get back. Now, let's be real, we are all individuals. We all learn differently, we work differently, and we will inevitably travel a different road in life. But now here's the thing about time. Although there is no right or wrong way to live, most of us have developed a poorly defined sense of how we in fact spend our time. And when I say time, I mean the output of where we allow our energy, money, and passion to be directed. Most women simply don't know where it all goes or how to in fact create the freedom to make the most out of it. So it's important that to get positive results in your life, you must first appreciate the time you have left. Because let's face it, up until this point in your life, you may have accidentally taken your relationship with time for granted and wasted time in ways that you can't even remember or feel you have no results to show for it. So by investing a few moments here right now to help you fall in love with your time all over again, you'll begin to appreciate your seconds, hours, and days with a renewed sense of perspective and love discovering what you can accomplish with every single second of your life. You'll begin to reconnect to the truth about why you value your life and what you need to do to dig deep and focus your attention where it really matters. You'll begin to think about what really makes you happy every single day. You'll begin to think about your dreams again with renewed energy, take back your power, and regain clarity over what matters to your life, rather than just going through the motions. So to really look at your relationship with time, you must first realize that you are in complete control of how you choose to watch your clock and spend each second of your 24/7. The good news is that everyone has the same amount of hours in a day, and it is simply a matter of re-evaluating where you choose to invest your energy. So it must be said that to understand your relationship with time, you must first recognize in yourself that time rewards the brave. The brave rose inside each and every one of us who learns to take action and aim high above the weeds, regardless of making mistakes along the way. Because you see, the more action you take, the more results you get. The earlier you can begin to make mistakes, the sooner you can learn to grow from the experience, and the more time you will have left to flourish and bloom. So in order to use your time wisely, you must first identify and become aware of how you view your time in the first place. Let's take a look now at how you see and spend time so you can begin to identify if you have developed a healthy relationship with it or if it's time to re-establish what time really means to you. Let me say up front that it's a good sign if you can learn to identify how you view your time now, as the sooner you develop a good relationship with time, the more confident you'll feel about the decisions you make in life and your ability to be happy at whatever you choose to spend your time on. So, rather than busily working here, there, and everywhere, and not getting much done anywhere, a good relationship with time helps you to stay present and to selectively define what to work on and when. This is essential if you're to achieve happiness in your life, as the more you can pay attention to how you spend each hour of your day, the more aligned you can become to what makes you feel fulfilled and engaged with each moment of your life, and grow from a deeply authentic and happy place. So the first step is to understand and acknowledge how you value your time right now, today. You need to be completely honest with yourself by questioning how you value your time, how you watch it, and how you spend it. So let's take a look at this now and see how you view your time, whether you view it as an unlimited resource or a precious commodity. So think about it. Do you watch your time as an unlimited resource that you have plenty of? You might tend to procrastinate and hesitate to take action because you think you have heaps of time left to do what you want to do with your life. People who view their time as an unlimited resource often say things like, "I can always do it someday," or "one day I'll get around to it," or "there's plenty of time left for that." They continually count down how many hours they have left to work each day too. They seem to love Fridays and often dread Mondays. They wish time would somehow speed up during their working week so their day could end sooner and they can spend more time with family and friends after work. It's almost like they wish to control time. They want their weeks to speed up and their weekends to slow down. By feeling this desire to use time in this way though, you probably spend an awful lot of time waiting for the time to enjoy life. So think about a typical day or week of your life. How much time do you spend waiting? Waiting for the weekend, waiting for a lucky break, waiting for comments on your blog, waiting for the perfect opportunity, waiting for someone to make you happy. Waiting is a sign you are giving away your power and control to live life on your terms, and waiting for your circumstance to change is often a key indicator that you view time as an unlimited resource. You feel that there is simply no sense of urgency in taking action or getting results, or even living a rich, full and happy life now because you feel you have plenty of time left to accomplish all your goals. But the problem is that you might also think you can wait for happiness to come and find you, when the truth is every second of your precious life, right here and right now, is an opportunity for you to be happy. It's just a matter of viewing it that way. Okay, so now let's take a look instead at viewing your time as a precious commodity. Do you watch your time as precious and make the extra effort to use every second of your day as if it were your last? People who view their time as a precious commodity seem to embrace every moment of their day and take action early so they can learn mistakes sooner. They see failure as simply a stepping stone to success, something that means using every moment in a positive way to use time wisely by making the mistakes early to reach their vision, grow, and see results. They often think things like, "I am so grateful for this moment in time. I will make every second of my day count. I will begin to take action now to achieve my dreams. There is always a way to focus now, and I believe I can." You see, instead of wishing for one day, people who view their time as a precious commodity often prefer to give their all right now. They consciously start their day by giving gratitude to every morning they wake up, giving people their time to listen intently, giving the world their talent, giving their dreams support so they can have more to look forward to each day, giving themselves the internal strength and clarity to be bold in their actions and desires, giving themselves the insight to take calculated risks and make decisions quickly, and giving themselves the gift to take a step back, breathe, and assess how happy they really feel inside. So let's get some real and mindful perspective on time here. If you can begin to examine what your time looks like and how you spend your existing energy, you can then begin to reevaluate if where you focus your mental and physical energy is really where you want to direct your time each second of each minute of each hour of each day. So let's look at a year in an average adult's life. Each year we have 365 days. This means that for 365 days each year, you can choose how early you wake up, what type of mindset you start the day with, and how grateful you are with what you have in your life on this day. Out of those 365 days, say you work 5 days a week. That means that you will spend about 247 days a year waking up in the routine of work, whether that's choosing to work from home, working close to home, commuting to work, working in a job where you love your Mondays, or working in a job you can't stand. That then leaves 2 days every 7 days that become your weekend and your break from work. In total, that's 104 days, where you could spend them either sleeping in from a late Friday or Saturday night, being productive on a side project, business or hobby, or socialising, shopping, travelling or some other form of recreation. So in total, that's 52 Mondays to look forward to each year of your life. So if we assume that you then work an average 8-hour day, this leaves you with a remaining 8 hours a day to sleep as an estimate, and 8 hours left each day to spend however you wish, whether it's eating, travelling to and from work, spending time with family, studying, watching TV, surfing the web, reading or some other hobby. So now that we have looked at what your time looks like in a year of your life, I want you to really think about how you spend your hours each day. See how you relate to the following points I'm about to share with you to get a clearer picture of what you spend attention and focus on, and if there could be a better way to value your time. Do you spend hours doing the same work with limited results? Instead, why not spend your time as if every second is valuable to the purpose of your life? Look for new ways to build on results and leverage your time to get the most out of your day. Do you spend hours online being distracted, spending hours on social media sites and surfing blogs? Now realize that by giving in to all these distractions, you will only press pause on your own dreams and delay how much precious time you spend on the things that you'll really enjoy. Do you spend hours watching TV, reading gossip mags, and shopping for stuff you may want but don't really need? It's important to understand that the most valuable lessons you learn are the ones you learn early on. They may feel like failings, but really they could be blessings in disguise. So yes, you may have spent your time loosely in the past and wasted hours watching TV or doing other unproductive things. But now is your chance to reclaim what you focus on and really think about how you want to spend your time more effectively in the future. Do you often procrastinate and delay taking action because you believe you can look into that another day, or make that important call next week, or start that project next year? It's important to spend time on continual improvement every day. Be open to asking more questions. Be more curious about life and take action to build on your knowledge and level of success in all aspects of your life. If you delay taking action, you may avoid making critical, timely, and costly mistakes later in life when you may actually have more to risk, such as family, a mortgage, debt, business loans, etc. Ask yourself, do you waste time worrying about the past or what other people think of you? It's important that you understand that you cannot control how you spend your time in the past, so there is no point beating yourself up about decisions you have made or actions you should have taken. It's important to understand that life can always offer amazing opportunities to anybody with the insight to let go of their past mistakes and move forward with courage and conviction from what they've learned. Know that there is always a solution if you're willing to put the time and energy into achieving the desired outcome. Now, when you go shopping and you see that pair of designer shoes on sale that is seriously tempting you to buy them, you know it's important to think before spending your hard-earned cash, don't you? Well, essentially it's the same with your time. Because the thing is, most of the money we create in life is a byproduct and exchange for our precious time. It's a paycheck to reward us for all the time we invest into something with the hours of time and energy we put in during the working week. So before you spend your time, energy, money, or passion on anything, it's really important to hold your time by the hand and decide if it's really worth the investment. It's so important for you to invest some of your time reflecting and thinking about where you spend your time in relation to your relationships, your finances, your work, your emotions, and your overall physical well-being. For example, when jumping online, start to spend time with a clear, results-driven purpose rather than simply surfing the web. It's important to use your time to learn about life, to learn about what shapes people's beliefs so you can be more accepting of others and can give more back to the world. Use time to deepen your perspective and appreciation for what people value and what you value. Redefine what success means to you so you can always know that you are growing in the right direction. Instead of creating superficial connections online, spend more time investing with people in the real world to build solid, authentic relationships that will stand the test of time. And more importantly, spend time living in the present moment and start to regularly celebrate being alive and the beauty of the world all around you. Begin to celebrate the small achievements you make on your journey of growth, and always remember to stop and smell the roses that you have planted along the way. Loving your time will give you immense joy in seeing value in the simple things we can often learn to take for granted if we are too busy waiting for a holiday, waiting for a birthday celebration, waiting for the week to end, or waiting for retirement. Loving your time essentially means to love who you are and loving your one precious life. So we've got a power sheet for this one to help you understand how you have developed your relationship with time over the years, how you see it, and how you spend it. To help you spend your time wisely and focus with conviction, you've got to understand how you have grown to view your time and embrace time in your life. Now, this power sheet can help you identify if you view your time as an unlimited resource or as a precious commodity, and how this affects how you spend time, because everyone thinks they have plenty of time, but we all know that life is simply too short to waste. So it's time for you to get focused and take action. Download your PDF and do the exercises now. And up next, you'll learn how to access your peak potential time to focus each day through your body clock.